I'm Msgr John Ecker, and I'm pastor of St. Paul Cathedral for this past 30 years, and I'm also the Vicar General of the Diocese of Yakima. Well, I'm convinced that Catholic schools and also religious education is extremely important for the future of our church. We know that there's less and less people nationally that are participating in church, but one way to encourage people to do that is by teaching them when they're young and having them grow up in practicing and living their faith. I think our kids are really in need of a foundation and a sense of belonging to a community. A sense of belonging is so important because the world is so mixed up and so separated and so non-communicative, really, personally. And I really believe that the church can give, and the Catholic faith can give those kids a wonderful, firm foundation to build on in life. And once you have a sense of belonging, you have people that care about you and love you, then you can be much more successful as an adult in living the faith that we're privileged to share. Well, our bishop has the hope that no child will be ever turned away from any, even Catholic schools or religious classes too, because of the inability to pay. And I go along 100% from that. I was brought up very poor, and I know what it is to be on the outside, kind of on the outside. I was able to attend Boston College High School, a Jesuit high school, because I had an uncle of mine who wasn't wealthy either, but he was able to at least pay for my tuition and books. And that gave me a real entrance into that whole Jesuit type of education, which was superb. And I believe that my own vocation was nourished by that influence that they had on me. Well, many families who have kids in school or in religious education classes are not church-going people. They'll drop their kids off at religious classes or Catholic school, but it's oftentimes through the influence and the example of these kids who are members of religious education classes or Catholic school. They kind of serve as evangelizers to bring their parents back. And I think they have a great influence, either consciously or unconsciously, on the families of which they're members. I've always relished the fact that we have been a part of this Catholic education effort that we make in this parish community and in our diocese. What would I like to give the kids that are members of our own parish community? I hope that they would pick up my own sense of joy at being who I am, and also that they would realize how important faith really is, not only now, but later on in their lives, that they would live what they learn in the future.